So the thing is, world runs on power, both literally and metaphorically. In the movie KGF Chapter 1, the power dynamics is an important element. It is actually what we call the theme of the movie. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about how writer-director Prashanth Neel uses this tool to tell an epic story. So let's dive into it. Lights, camera, and cut. So KGF follows the Chosen One storyline, which means there is a character who will save the community or nation by doing a grand or heroic action. And to establish this character, the writers uses symbolism. The night KGF gold is been found, a child is born who will eventually rule it. By intercutting both events, the director has drawn a parallel between them, and they also speak out loud. They found the place and the newborn, calling him the king. Then later on, after his mom died, he got aggressive to get more money and power and came to Bombay to do so. The attack on the police officer was also a symbolic act to showcase his fearlessness and the hunger for recognition. And this is a place where good writing play the part, because the scene is not just for the symbolism. It also make him seen under the radar of Mumbai's biggest don. And soon enough, he became the Rocky Bhai of Mumbai, a landmark figure of course.
और इस लैंडमार्क को पिन कोड तो क्या स्टैम्प की भी जरूरत नहीं है.
The symbolism is also being used to establish the villain. By showing some glimpse of Narachi, the director wants us to imagine the pain and the wrath of the villain and his army, a hell-like place on earth. And in the middle of that, there is a white palace surrounded with greenery, symbolizing the contrast between the slaves and the masters. And this brings me to my next point, which is power hierarchy. The movie is filled with capable individuals whom are parts of this system. From the ground level Kashim to Shetty, Andrews and Rajendra. And also in Narachi there are John, Vanaram all the way to Garuda. They all act like a different levels of a game. A milestone that our hero has to cross or overcome somehow to get to the main villain. The director uses fear to distinguish the levels. For example, Shetty was raging over Rocky, but when Andrews came, he ran to hold the umbrella, which shows the fear he has. And after Rocky accepts the offer to kill Garuda, the power dynamic change between Rocky and Shetty. Then later again Rocky shifts the power when he started to deal with Rajendra directly. But all this was in gestures, in words. After Rocky enters the Narachi, he became the real deal. A place where he has to showcase his physical power as well. And that brings me to my last point, which is hope versus reality. Hope is a thing that makes people do crazy stuff. And in Narachi, hope is the only thing that kept them alive and has the power to make them rebels one day. All they need is a powerful voice. Rocky becomes a part of their stories when the child death incident happens. And by the way, I just want to say how beautifully that entire sequence was shot. From ball rolling all the way to the death scene. It hits hard. Later when they took the old blind man for execution, Rocky couldn't resist his emotions. So he acted on it and shows everyone what he is actually capable of. The myths, the fantasy stories they have came true. A powerful figure that can liberate them all. A hope that can be a reality. A rebel-like emotion beautifully encapsulated by a previous dialogue. So as the story unfolds, Rocky finally killed Garuda in front of his army, and most importantly in front of his slaves. He is the most fearless man right now because he has the power of 2000 people with whom he can face any army. By liberating the powerless and unleashing their inner rage, he becomes the most powerful person until the part 2 of the game arrives. And as his mom said,
अगर तुम में हिम्मत हो कि 1000 लोग तुम्हारे पीछे खड़े हों, तो तुम सिर्फ एक ही जंग जीत पाओगे. अगर 1000 लोगों ने हिम्मत जुटा ली कि तुम उनके सामने खड़े हो, तो पूरी दुनिया जीत जाओगे.
So that's it for today guys. Hope you liked the video. Do comment down your thoughts on it and check out these videos for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye.